cooler is full and the brisket is resting.
Just a nice little pull and it comes right apart. That's perfect.
We eat ribs with this dude.
Here's your master of ceremonies, the Kansas City Barbecue Society certified expert.
Throw the fade, looking for Ferguson. Got it!
Patrick Netherton.
13-yard touchdown. Demons are back in it.
KWKH and K277DO Shreveport, 103.3 FM and 1130 The Tiger. Your home for LSU sports, a Town Square Media station.
Don't you hate it when your microphone gets messed up, Rogers? I had a limp microphone when I came in. It's not good. It was like all like this, and I'm not like Fletcher. I don't want to grab that thing and do all that. I'm doing it. Yeah, that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to have to do that, but I did. I had to because microphone was not where it was supposed to be. So we're good now. I shouldn't mess with it again. I won't do that anymore, Rogers. That will not happen again. We'll keep it. Now we got to move it a little bit. There we go. I messed it back. I messed it up when I was making my point. Are we starting over, Rogers? Come on now. That's not like us. Hey, let me tell you something, brother. If you don't know by now, this show is warts and all. That's who we are. I had to have a little. Speaking of warts, Rogers, had to have one taken off. Saw my dermatologist a couple weeks ago, and he burned one off. Hit it with the liquid nitrogen. Whew. Burns, brother. It burns. So now that we've talked about limp microphones and things burning, let's get into the show. It's the Patrick Netherton Show, 11:30 The Tiger, Rogers and Patrick. That's us. Hope everyone's having themselves a wonderful Friday. We're near the weekend, very close. Unfortunately for Hambone, he's got to be here for a while. Rogers, unfortunately for me, I got to drive to Natchitoches and call soccer, which is the unfortunate part about it is we have rain sort of coming this way, and we don't know if it's going to get here or what the scenario is going to be. So now I'm worried that the rain's going to show up and I'm going to drive all the way to Natchitoches just for a rain delay or the game to be, the match to be postponed or canceled or so. I don't know. It's what always happens. It's what always happens. We've actually had really good weather. I mean, other than it being really hot, we've had very good weather in terms of our outdoor events. So that's good. But we're here. We're hanging out. Hope you're with us. We are up on the YouTube channel. We are hanging out on the app and all kind of good stuff. We got all kind of things happening. So you can find us in many, many different ways. Yeah, we tweet on occasion. We do that. Hello. So today we were supposed to have Aaron Taylor on here in about 30 minutes, but he is sick. He's under the weather, not going to be calling his game this weekend. So yeah, he's sick, not feeling well. So we will catch up with him maybe next week sometime, and certainly hope that he gets to feeling better. But we will still have Patrick's picks and Moody's Moneymakers coming up at 4:20. Rogers, we're going to get Moody's picks from Las Vegas, as a matter of fact. Yeah, Moody this weekend. We have no football game this weekend. Demons are off, and so Moody has decided to take a little vacay. He been out in California, out in L.A., and then is headed to Vegas before he comes back home. So a lot of fun for our boy Tyler Moody. And we'll get to chat with him coming up in about an hour and 15 minutes or so. We'll get our picks. Rogers, I'm coming off of a 1-5-1 weekend. It was not good. So I gotta get better. I gotta improve. I mean, I guess 0-7 or 1-6 is the only way I could be worse. So it feels like there's only room for improvement, and I certainly hope so because it was not good. It was not good. But we're here. We're hanging out. We're previewing a little college football. We're previewing some NFL. We got injuries galore in the NFL. Just it seems like all the rookie quarterbacks are out, right? Bryce Young is out, and Anthony Richardson is out. Young looks like he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. They don't know how long Richardson's going to be out. You got Andy Dalton going to start. So got all kind of a bunch of Ravens are out for their game against Anthony Richardson's Colts. So just a lot of stuff happening. We'll get into some of that. And whatever else is on your mind, we'd love to chat with you. You can reach us in a couple of ways. You can call us at 318-320-1130. That's 318-320-1130.
Hello.
You can also find us on the Bobby L. Greene Plumbing text line. That number is 318-6570-HAM, 318-657-0426, also known as the
Bobby L. Greene Plumbing is
text line. Find us there. And as we mentioned earlier, we are available on YouTube. So if you are one that wants to watch the show, you can do that on the YouTube channel. All you have to do is go to youtube.com/@Netherton Show. You'll see the eye in the sky cam. Rogers, I wonder what our angle's going to be when we get into our new digs. I wonder what our camera angle's going to be. Will we have to have a new theme song? Will it no longer be the eye in the sky? I don't know. I don't know where we don't know where the camera setup's going to be. But for now, anyway, it is the eye in the sky cam, the Alan Parsons Project camera. And it is fantastic. Gives us a nice, really good overhead view. It's a lot like Google Maps, with that big overhead view. It's kind of what we've got going on, shooting down upon us from a low Earth orbit. So that's what we got going on. But if you want to follow us, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Netherton Show. That's youtube.com/@Netherton Show. That's the way you tune into the YouTube channel. We'd love to have you. Subscribe to it. We are looking to add our subscribers. We're trying to get our subscriber numbers up. So if you are so inclined to follow along on YouTube, we would appreciate it. Be mighty nice of you. We currently have 265 subscribers. 265 subscribers that we are. That we have. We're trying to get to 500 by the time football season starts. So if you have not subscribed on the YouTube channel, appreciate it if you would. Go do it. It's good for you. Rogers, 9 out of 10 dentists recommend that you go subscribe to the Patrick Netherton Show on YouTube, including Matt Hollis of Hollis Dental Care. That's right. Matt Hollis will tell you to go subscribe to the YouTube channel. I also appreciate the fact, Rogers, that Dr. Hollis is also getting in on the Two Johns upset special last week. He jumped in with a pick. I hope he does it again. Rogers always has a pick. Rogers is he'll probably give me a pick at some point. We take all comers, man. This is not this is about as, you have to pick the upset yourself. Not like I make that up. And then if there is a tie, multiple people picking the upset, we either do a drawing from a hat or we do a random number. Just depends on how many people there are. Usually if it's more than 4, we'll go random number. And I just sit here and push it on my cell and keep pushing the random numbers until it shows up. I like it. I'm a fan of it. So we will continue to do that. And I certainly hope that we will We'll have a bunch of people jump in. I mean, look, it's literally free. All you do is just text the Bobby L. Greene Plumbing text line at 318-657-0HAM, 318-657-0426. Tell me the biggest underdog you believe will win outright. Boom. If you get the correct answer, if you have the biggest underdog that wins, or you get in a tie and get picked randomly, now you win a $50 gift certificate to Two Johns. So can't argue with that. And I'm hoping Dr. Hollis will jump in again. Hollis Dental Care, corner of Benton and Wimple. Good teeth cleaning services, right? Just your kind of regular maintenance for your teeth. That's a big deal. That's the one thing that you can do that'll help you more than anything is keep that regular maintenance on your teeth. Let them look at it. Let them, get that x-ray. Let them go ahead and, do the bite profile and let them clean the teeth, right? And here's the crazy thing. They have linked, there is a medical link between some, gingivitis, tooth decay type of stuff and your heart. So, the keeping your mouth clean and your teeth clean also kind of helps your heart a little bit. So, Dr. Matt Hollis and crew is the way to go. You can give them a holler if you like. 703-6680. That's 703-6680. If you want to call Hollis Dental Care. And again, call by 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday. You're in that same day. Man, I got a bicuspid issue. Boom. Call them at 8:15. They got you seen that day. Gotta love that. Rogers, do you know which teeth are the bicuspids? I don't either. I think they're these. I think they're the right next to your front teeth. But I know the molars are in the back. I know that. I think the bicuspids are right there next to your front teeth. Speaking of, let's see. Am I right? No, they're a little farther back. They're a little farther back in the mouth than yeah. They're two back from where I thought they were. But like the two teeth that are right next to the front teeth, Rogers, mine never grew in. Mine are fake. 100% fake teeth. Like these two don't exist. They just never grew in for some reason. I don't know why. I'm a freak, Rogers. A freak, I tell you. Like the hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm the no teeth of Northwestern State. So, it's tough, brother. It's tough. Those are called 7 and 10. Oh, they're lateral incisors. All right, so I don't have any lateral incisors, Rogers. Hate that for me. I was the lateral incisors never grew in. So there you go. Oh well, sucks for me. But I do have some sweet dental implants that have figured it out. I've cleaned up my smile. Got a little indigestion, Rogers. Had some chili for lunch. Getting after me. Also realized when I bought it, it was not the mild. I thought it was the mild. It was like the more spicy. Yeah, I was feeling it a little bit. Yes. So Hollis Dental Care. Your lateral incisors didn't grow in like mine. Go see Hollis Dental. They'll take care of you. You need a dental implant. That's all the rage right now. They'll take care of you in-house. That's what they do at Hollis Dental Care. Corner of Benton Road and Wimple. Give them a call at 703-6680. And again, if you have an issue, an acute issue, 9 a.m., call them by 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday, and they'll get you in the exact same day. And, of course, when you go by and you see him and, your mouth is open and he's got his hands in there and he's working on your teeth or whatever, just tell him, I don't know. How can I on the Patrick Netherton show? And then he'll know that because dentists are amazing at being able to translate that. That, of course, was I heard about you on the Patrick Netherton show. So, go see him. Hollis Dental Care. Give him a holler. All right. So we got picks coming up with Moody. Patrick's Picks and Moody's Moneymakers. We've got to go over our picks from last week. We will talk about all of the matchups in the NFL. We'll go over all of these terrific matchups in college football, and we'll give you some thoughts about all of those. And hopefully you will subscribe to the YouTube channel at youtube.com/@Netherton Show. We would certainly appreciate that if you did. So our show not only available on YouTube, but also available via Twitter or X or whatever we're calling it these days. A couple of different spots. You can go to @Netherton Show, @Netherton Show. You can go to @PT Netherton, or you can go to @HeyBoy Rogers if you would like to follow along with Rogers, at least until Elon starts charging us for Twitter, in which case I believe we're all going bye-bye. So, yeah, sorry, Elon. Don't need to pay to use Twitter. By the way, Roger, did you see Sam Burns' haircut for the Ryder Cup? He's going mullet, shave the sides, and put USA on the side of the mullet. America by 100. Like, come on. Sam Burns is going undefeated with that haircut. Someone said it looked like he did it in the middle of the night while drunk with a lawnmower, and they love it. And yes, it certainly looks that way. So, 100% Sam Burns going undefeated with that haircut. If you didn't see it, we have it. We put it out on the Twitter feed. I'll share it on the Netherton Show Twitter feed as well. It's pretty spectacular, to say the least. It is a beautiful look for Sam Burns. So go check it out. I'm actually retweeting it right now on the Netherton Show Twitter account, because I forgot to do that earlier. So I'm doing that right now. All right, so what's your thoughts? Anyone concerned about LSU Arkansas after the dismantling of Mississippi State on the road, 11 a.m., all of the things that everyone was worried about when it came to the LSU-Mississippi State game? Do you then believe, okay, well, this is clearly a team that knows how to handle their business back at home, night game? This is a blowout? Is it a close game? Is it, you got Arkansas pulling the upset? I'd love your thoughts on that, as this is kind of the opposite of last week, right? You don't have morning, you don't have road. It's not a hostile environment. You all of those things that you kind of felt were working against you, and LSU could come out with a little bit of a hangover and struggle, and they did not. They came over guns blazing and just lit up Mississippi State. So my question for LSU fans is, are you concerned about this matchup? KJ Jefferson, Sam Pittman, the Hog fans are absolutely excoriating him. I mean, got to fire the guy, can't lose to BYU after we were up 14-0 early. A lot of vitriol being thrown Sam Pittman's way. So Sam Pittman might be one of those kind of coaching for your life sort of things. So I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from Saints fans, concerns about going to Green Bay. Jordan Love has looked very good in the early going. Green Bay seems to be pretty offensively sound. Defense is still a little bit of a question mark. Saints offense is a bit of a question mark. Carr's looked better, got a ton of weapons. Offensive line play has been suspect in the first 2 weeks. Got a little better in week 2, but still giving up a lot of pressures on Derek Carr, not running the ball with just kind of the regularity that you like. Though you got you got a lot of Tebow. You got a lot of Taysom Hill runs, and that obviously worked for you. So, kind of interested in that. And then Cowboys fans, how are you feeling after the loss of Trayvon Diggs? How are you feeling? Are you concerned? Is it, okay, Micah Parsons is good enough and the rest of the secondary can pick up the slack? The interesting thing I've always kind of the one issue that I've had with Trayvon Diggs is I think he's I think he gambles a little too much. You know, the guy, I think he led, Rodgers, correct me if I'm wrong, did he lead the league in interceptions the same year he led the league in longest touchdowns allowed? I think he had both. I think he was most touchdowns allowed and most interceptions because he gambles. He's very good, obviously. You know, he gambles and knows what he's doing. But I'm curious about Cowboys fans. Are you concerned about kind of what's happening, that defense? Maybe the defense kind of changes a little bit. You're going to face a Cardinals team that has not been particularly good, though they probably should not be 0-2. They should have won a game already. Are you at all concerned about on the road in Glendale without Trayvon Diggs? I would love to know. So LSU fans, Cowboys fans, Saints fans, I kind of want to get your barometer going into this week. Cowboys and Saints are 2-0. LSU fans would love to get your thoughts as well. You are looking at coming off of a great win. You're 2-1. So where are you at? I'm legit curious about everyone around the area. Good records for all the teams here in the area, but question marks abound for all of them as well. None of them feel like a complete team just yet. But they're obviously early in the season, so plenty of time to get things corrected and figured out. All right. So we told you how to call in at 320-1130. Text in on the Bobby L. Greene Plumbing text line, 318-657-0426. Watch on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Netherton Show if you'd like to watch. You can also find us on Twitter at Netherton Show, at PT Netherton, at Hey Boy Rogers. You can also use the app if you like. That's a great way to tune in. If you are out of the area, 1130 The Tiger, search for it on Google Play, your iTunes App Store, and you can listen to us in crystal clear HD audio. It's really nice. If you've never downloaded the app, do it. Not only do you get some good stories that come out, but you also just the opportunity to listen in basically the purest form that you can listen to this show or all of our shows in this radio station. It's pretty solid. I would highly recommend it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the man who didn't sleep on the floor in the studio last night, I don't think, Rogers Hampton.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
Hey, boy!
Hey, boy.
Hi, man.
Hello.
What's up, my dude?
It's Friday.
It is, but not for you yet.
No, I've got a ways
You still got
to
a ways to go. How many hours will you be awake, Rogers? Like 20?
Got up at 2:30. Won't get home till probably 11:30.
So
Almost.
So
Yeah.
21 hours?
Yeah, and I won't go straight to sleep.
Right.
As tired as my body will be, my mind, after working a 4-hour live Friday night high school show where you're going to correspondence around the games and scores on the quarter,
Right.
I'm not one of those that can get home, lay my head down, and be out. It'll probably be sunrise before I go to bed.
Man.
And that's one reason I had to kind of quit doing the Friday night show with them, because that
Right.
became a habit for me of all of a sudden I looked up Saturday morning and sun was up and I'd been up for 26 straight hours. Like, man, I'm getting a little too damn old for this.
Back in the day, that was fun, right?
Oh, it
You
was
used
fun
to stay
when
up
I was
all night.
young.
Yeah, when you were a kid in middle school, and you and your friends would, let's stay up all night.
Yeah. But
Like, that was a
it
blast.
turned into just needing a couple hours sleep. The next thing you know, I was waking up at 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I missed all the football on
Right.
Saturday. And if LSU played at 11, I missed the entire game.
Right.
And then next thing you know, it was Sunday, and I'm trying to get back in mental work mode again to come in on Monday, because I always come up on Sunday just to check the logs and make sure the studio's good. So, yeah, this is going to be – I'm going to do my best, but I know myself well enough. I may get home and my body's going to go, man, you feel like 2,000 pounds, but my mind is still going to be racing. So I will need a little decompression time, and hopefully everybody in the house is asleep by then, so I'll have at least a couple hours
And
to
let's
myself.
not have any dogs in the way, not trip over any animals.
I put a night light in the hallway after
Good,
that.
good.
one of
Smart.
those that's a motion detector thing. So
Yeah.
any movement, it pops the whole hallway up.
Right.
So, yeah, I can't do that again.
No, I don't blame you, brother.
But hopefully they'll be in a sleep mode, and I'll be able to have just a little quiet time, and maybe they can help me wind down. Because I'm real proud of myself. I didn't go get any beer. There's none in the building.
Okay.
Because I knew since I had to do scores on the quarter and be here till 11:30, I just, 1 per hour are going to equal,
Right.
8 by the time
Right.
we get done.
When you started 2 hours ago.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, because normally when I know I can get out of here between 5 and 6, I can have
Might
a couple
have
pops
one
for
or
lunch,
two,
maybe
yeah.
1 or 2 in the afternoon just to
Yeah.
sip on, just to get me going. But no, I purposely did not. Went and ran a couple errands at lunch, fed my Sonic kitties, went to the bank, came right back, and made sure I did not stop anywhere else because this is big for us. This could be a big break for me and Adam. We may be able to branch off and do our own little hamster show.
Okay.
You never know.
Hey.
Because Fletch, he's headed to Arkansas for his 40th high school reunion.
I thought when you said headed for, I was like, what, the grave? Like,
Well, no, with his bone disease, this could be one of his last little trips. So, Adam and I got to start thinking about the future and, see how well we do with this so we'll have something to pitch to a client. So it's kind of a little trial run for the future for the hamster show.
Okay. All right. I'm all for it. I don't listen to y'all. I don't listen to Fletcher and Friday nights. I won't listen to y'all either. So it'll be the exact same.
It's going to be
for me.
interesting because Adam's going to slip over into Fletcher's chair and do the correspondence thing. I'm going to slip into Adam's chair and I'll do the scores on the quarter. And if they need me to comment or something, Puff and him, I will. But
have you given Puff? Have you given him a "Hey boy" to put in the sound?
I have not. I'll probably do that live.
You may need to give him a little.
I might just do that live. Give you the real full Monty.
Well, I think you should start every score on the quarter with "Hey boy."
I'll have to see how that goes.
Hey boy, Parkway.
Because I probably need to say whatever the sponsor is before I do that.
Yeah.
So we got to figure all that out. But I'm just gonna kind of chill back, follow Adam's lead, follow Puff's lead. If they need me to chime in, I will. But I'm not going to interject. Where is there none? Because it is a show that you kind of like to keep the quick flow going.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the correspondent, get the update. Go to the next one, get the update. Not bogged down. But then when he goes, okay, now we're going to go to Hambone for scores on the quarter. They're supposed to have me set up on a computer that's got a website that's updating scores in our area and throughout the state. Because I don't have a laptop, and
Right.
all of the rest of them do. But Puff said he'll be able to rig it for me to where I can use a hardline computer in there. And Adam said, I'll get you the website for you. He goes, all you got to do is just read them. So I think I'll be okay on that. Hey, and Thursday night scores, Calvary beat Captain Shreve and Bird beat this. I can do all that.
Well, neither one of those happened, Rogers. Bird lost to Captain Shreve
that's
last
what I'm
night.
saying. I gotta get going.
You got to write that down.
See, I got to make a few mistakes. I don't know if that was bad.
By the way, did I see the airline quarterback had 7 touchdowns
In the first half.
First half.
First half.
Night nurse.
I did my Deuce McAllister there.
Oh,
First half.
that's wild.
So, yeah, because Fletch made the management decision to let Adam slide over into his chair because he approached me at first about it, and then kind of like your deal with the Walmart greeter thing.
Right.
Is he goes, well, we like to get as many correspondence as possible, but we know how you are with, hey, how's your mom and them? How's your daughter's in the pep squad? Is she doing good tonight? She head cheerleader this year.
Right.
And Fletcher's like, we'd like to get more than just 1 call per hour in. So Adam's going to slip over into that chair, and I'll refrain from.
It's funny. I was slated to be in the big chair.
Yeah.
And before I decided I was going to do soccer and volleyball in addition to football. So once I decided I was going to do soccer and volleyball, I was like, oh, let me actually look at their schedules and see what it is. And
I
got a
probably would have
soccer
hung
match
around
tonight.
for a little while with y'all for that, just because, just in case y'all needed some help. But no, once you committed to volleyball and soccer, that opened it up. But Fletch was already committed to his 40th high school reunion, and he's comfortable enough with us to, at first he didn't know what he was going to do, but I said, man, I'll help out, and then he goes, well, that's when he started thinking, why don't you do Adam's scores on the quarter and chime in and let Adam do the correspondence. That way we can kind of get through a little quicker. And I understand exactly where he's coming from. Kind of like you said, if I'm ever a Walmart greeter, the line's going to be out the door and around the building because I'm asking everybody how they're doing. And when they're leaving, hey, how was your experience? You find everything you're looking for?
Yep. That's the Hambone way.
But we're going to get through it, so tune in to 710 Kill tonight, and it's going to be Puff, Adam, and the old Hambone here. We're going to try to do the best we can for the Friday Night Frenzy.
Oh, okay. Put that on a promo, for goodness sakes. Make it happen. Coming up at 4:20, a little less than an hour from now, we're going to have Patrick's Picks and Moody's Moneymakers. I'll try to recover from my 1-5-1 week last week. We also are going to continue to take your Two Johns Upset special picks. Send them to the Bobby L. Greene Plumbing text line at 318-657-0HAM, 318-657-0426. The Patrick Netherton Show brought to you by Bobby L. Greene Plumbing, Two Johns Steak and Seafood, and Hollis Dental Care. We'll be back.
I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love.
11:30 The Tiger, your home for LSU sports, powered by Jack Spring Electric.
Hollis Dental Care is the premier one-stop shop for all your dental care needs in the Arklatex. Dr. Matt Hollis and his team can handle everything from simple cleanings to major dental implants, all in-house. And if you've got a toothache, call 318-703-6680 by 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday, and you're guaranteed to be seen the same day. That's Hollis Dental Care. Call them at 318-703-6680 or find them at Benton Road and Wimple. Hollis Dental Care, the best spot for your smile.
Bobby L. Greene Plumbing has been in business for over 6 decades, 60-plus years. That's remarkable, since technology is always shifting and times change. Not only has Bobby L. Greene Plumbing survived, they adapted to the modern marketplace, and they've thrived. Greene Plumbing can spot trouble faster and repair it quicker using the latest technology. That eliminates your discomfort and saves you money. Bobby L. Greene, the Greene Team, the plumbing team you like best.
If you're looking for the finest in seafood, the finest in steaks, and a beautiful ambiance, you're looking for Two Johns Steak and Seafood, 2151 Airline Drive in Bossier City. It is absolutely spectacular, from the New Orleans-style courtyard to the ambiance of the bar to the elegance of the dining room. The best steaks, the best seafood, one of the best wine lists in town, and don't forget Friday lunch, where you can have a beautiful ribeye burger, just the tastiest one in town. It's Two Johns Steak and Seafood, and make sure you tell Big John we said hello.
We're your local bank in your community, so come on in and say hi. You'll like what you see at your service. At GBT, at your service. At GBT, at your service. At GBT, we're gonna make it right for you every day, every way. We're at your service. At GBT, at your service. GBT, come on. We're more than a bank, we're more than a site. We're the friend you turn to when it's gotta be right. No matter how big, no matter how small, we're here to serve you and we give it our all. 'Cause we're at your service. At GBT, at your service. At GBT, we're at your service. At GBT, we're the Gibbsman Bank and Trust, and we're at your service. GBT.
Member FDIC.
Restore me, refuel me, rejuvenate me. RejuveMeMedical.com.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My check engine light's on?
That could hurt your gas mileage. The AutoZone free Fix Finder service can help find the fix for free.
Get in zone.
This whole report for free?
That's right, printed and on your phone for free.
Get in zone.
But what if the fix is too tough?
We'll recommend a local shop. Fix Finder, only at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Every piece of land has a story. For the Nelsons, it's cruising around their Montana ranch on a John Deere Gator XUV 835R. With 3,000 acres, there's plenty of work to do.
We're not afraid to jump in and help each other out.
That's how they've kept their ranch going for 5 generations.
It's all about efficiency.
Like teaching visitors to fly fish.
The whole joy with fly fishing is matching the hatch.
Run with us on a Gator XUV 835R and start telling your story. Learn more at johndeere.com/radio.
Fall is prime for planting, and Lowe's knows how to help. Start by beautifying your garden with our large assortment of mums, available in a variety of colors. Then get Stay Green Garden Soil, starting at $4.48 to feed your plants all season long. And don't forget Scott's Fertilizer for preparing your lawn for a better spring, starting at $28.48. A great-looking fall starts here. Lowe's knows home improvement. Selection varies by location, excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet Bruce.
Hey there.
He's a busy soccer dad who's trying hard to learn the game.
Go for the end zone.
Whoops. Luckily, other things come easy, like banking with Chase. And a tip from his banker, he set up AutoSave in the Chase mobile app. So what are you saving for, Bruce?
Father-daughter soccer camp.
Smart bankers, convenient tools. One bank with the power of both. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
AutoSave requires a Chase checking and savings account. Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Hi, this is Dr. Brad Schaefer. As a podiatrist, I can tell you no two people's feet are alike, which is why I recommend Dr. Scholl's custom fit orthotic inserts. They're customized for your feet, so you get a unique solution your feet really need, not just a one-size-fits-all insole. They're clinically proven to provide pain relief for achy feet, knees, lower back, plantar fasciitis, and heels. Take the Dr. Scholl's Custom Fit Orthotics Assessment in Walmart today, now in the foot care aisle.
Can I get a weight reading on the cat in exam 3?
Zuri needs a new vet tech after their current one literally moved to a farm. But finding an ideal replacement takes some training.
This is like herding cats.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Schedule virtual interviews and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Klein tools are new at Lowe's, pros. Lowe's knows you want top brands and quality products, and Klein Tools delivers. Right now, get the Klein 3-piece ModBox mobile workstation for $319.94 and the Klein 5-piece cushion grip screwdriver set for just $34.97, both exclusively at Lowe's. Shop the largest selection of Klein tools, the highest quality tool brand at Lowe's. Because Lowe's knows tools, Lowe's knows pros.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The patented key ingredient is something called Testofen, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text FLASH to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text SLASH to 321-321. That's slash to 321-321.
O'Reilly Auto Parts Loaner Tool Program offers more than 80 specialty tools. Refundable deposit required. Stop by O'Reilly today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Experts in the hunting and fishing world, Steve Greff, Mike Eccles, and Gary McCoy, the host of the Hooking Up and Tracking Down Show, are highly educated with degrees from Redneck University. If you want to be a smarter outdoorsman, tune in Wednesday at 11 and Saturday mornings at 6 on FM 103.3 or on the home of LSU Sports, AM 1130, The Tiger.
103.3 FM and 1130 The Tiger.
Let's get to the meat of the matter with producer Rogers Hampton.
Hey, boy!
Here's your master of ceremonies, Patrick Netherton.
I see the bad moon
Patrick Netherton Show, 1130 The Tiger. Alfred Rogers said, our commercials are low volume, just FYI, your voice is louder. So, passing that along. Oh, Rogers said he'd rather hear my voice in the commercials. I love you too, Rogers. No, it's the nicest thing Rogers ever said to me.
You don't want the commercials as loud as the voice. That's not good.
I think he just means, there's an inconsistent volume. But I love you, Rogers. Thanks for saying you like my voice.
Bleeding over you, so I'm fighting all down, giving you a little more.
That's a good payday, Rogers.
You already ate it?
No, it's about half gone.
Good God.
I mean, it's only like 4 bites. I mean, payday is not a large candy bar. It's literally like 4 bites. God. Yeah. It's also payday for Rogers, so congratulations, Rogers.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah. Can afford to eat again. He's Rogers. I'm Patrick. Let's get to some texts on the Bobby L. Greene Plumbing text line and on YouTube as well. Don't forget, coming up at 4:20, we will have Patrick's Picks and Moody's Moneymakers. Moody, I believe, still in Vegas. Yes, 4:20, his favorite time. Rogers, I could have memed Moody up. I was watching the. By the way, so I told the sausage story. For those that don't know, I forgot when I was supposed to be going live on. When I was supposed to be going live on the broadcast on Saturday for football. We pre-taped the Open, and then I was supposed to pick it up off of that and keep going. And I forgot we were doing the coin toss, so I was late. And when I got back to the booth, we were already live. We were done with the pre-taped Open, and we were back live. And I had sausage in my mouth, so I spit it out in my hand. I got the Open, I put the button on the Open, threw it to the coin toss, and then threw the sausage back in my mouth and went ahead and ate the rest of it. Well, I went back and watched the Open, Rogers, because I wanted to see how absurd it sounded, right? Because we weren't on camera, so it's not like anyone could see us. But I kind of wanted to say, okay, did it sound terrible? Like, how much of a gap was there between when Gary finished his point and then I pre-taped and then I was supposed to pick it up live? Hambone, it was a pretty large hole. It was pretty big. Like, probably 15 seconds of dead air. Now, you have visuals. You're watching the team run out of the tunnel. It's not like you didn't have anything to watch. It wasn't just dead air, period. But it did sound a little ridiculous. It sounded kind of crazy. Like, it really did sound weird. So, my apologies to James and the entire crew for I won't do that again. I won't make that mistake again. All right, let's get some texts on the Bobby L. Greene Plumbing text line. Alfred said, LSU is the highest-ranked one-loss team. Why? Because they have the best loss. Anybody else lost to a team that's in the top 5? What's Florida State at now, Rogers? 3?
Something like that.
So, I mean, who? No, they're 4, according to ESPN. So, who has a better loss than a loss to a top 5 team as their only loss of the season? And also has a big win over Grambling and a big win on the road against Mississippi State. So, yeah, I mean, LSU's the best 2-1 out there at this point, at least in terms of who they've played and who they lost to, who they beat. Lost to Florida State, neutral site, but it was basically a road game. So yeah, it makes perfect sense. Let's see. Alfred said, well, we are good. Some areas to improve on, some challenges, yet we are solid on offense. Should have, could have not begun the season with a ranked team. Oh, well. Yeah, I know Brian Kelly would have liked, there was talk that they tried to get a week 0 game to try to get a game ahead of, maybe move Grambling up to week 0 so they could get a game ahead of the Florida State game. I understand they're also looking for one next year before they have to travel to Vegas to take on UFC. So, yeah, it makes perfect sense that you would want to have a game to kind of work all the kinks out before you then turn around and play a ranked opponent. I would never want to play a ranked opponent first. I would always rather play. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bye game, a guarantee game, but play somebody else that you feel reasonably certain. A group of 5, maybe even a lower power 5. But play someone else first before you turn around and you've got a high-powered team like USC or Florida State or that kind of thing. That's just me. All right, let's get some texts on the Bobby L. Greene Plumbing text line. We got picks. Buck Naked said they don't cancel soccer because of rain. That's football that does that these days. No, they don't cancel football for rain either, but lightning. If there's lightning within 8 miles, the game's getting suspended. And they're going to always do that, and I always want them to do that. I will always err on the side of caution when it comes to that. What we don't need is being like, no, we're going to keep playing. Who cares if there's lightning in the area? And then, boom, you get struck by lightning. Kid out there gets hit by lightning. We can't have that. That's not okay. Or fans get hit by lightning. Can't have that. So, not surprised that that happens, and it should happen, and I hope it continues to happen. I definitely don't want to see that. 318 said, have you ever been to Vegas? I'm always curious how people who don't drink tolerate Vegas. Yeah, I've been to Vegas many times. It's fine. I don't have a lesser time because I don't drink. Vegas is living here. Vegas isn't as big a deal because if I want to gamble, I've got now 5, I guess, boats that I can go gamble on. So if I'm just a gambler, I've got plenty of gambling I can do here. Now with DraftKings and the like, if I want to bet on sports, I can bet here. So there's nothing in Vegas in that regard, gambling-wise, that I can do there that I can't do here. And then it's just a matter of the city itself, the shows, the dining, the entertainment, all of that stuff. All of that's fun. I enjoy all that stuff. I love going to the shows that are out there. Great. So yeah, and you go, Rogers, the last time we were there, we went and had the cardiac burgers or whatever, where they kill you or they claim to kill you, and they put you walk in and they put a like a nursing gown on you kind of thing, like a patient's gown, and you eat. It was great. It was a lot of fun. And if you don't finish your burger, they like whip you. They like paddle you. They have waitresses that paddle you if you don't finish your burger. Yeah. Yeah. But that's, going in, that's what the deal is. So you've got to watch a few people get paddled or whipped or whatever they had. And of course, Rogers, I knew I wasn't going to worry about finishing my burger. Like, that wasn't going to happen. So, yes, I have been to Vegas. Yes, I do enjoy it, even if I don't drink. It's just cool. It's a cool town. It's neat to walk around, if nothing else. I mean, you can have as much fun in Vegas just walking around. And, of course, that's also, Rogers, where we picked up our Mark Price jersey for my buddy David. That was that story. Used to use Mark Price all the time on NBA Live 95. Would score like 170 points with Mark Price in a game. So I just happened to stumble upon a signed Mark Price jersey, and we bought it for him and gave it to him, and he framed it and put it up. So, yeah. Chuck said, Rogers, please be sure and keep us up to date with the Jewel Sumner score tonight. They are the Friendship Academy of Hammond. So there you go, Rogers. Chuck would like a Jewel Sumner score at some point. The Friendship Academy of Hammond. Do they have a ham bone in the backfield? That's what I need to know. Are they running the ham bone offense? That's what I need to know. Jeff said, Dear Penthouse Forum, I never thought it would happen to me. Here's my sausage story. I was in a booth and I had this sausage in my mouth. Yep. Yeah, I can't. I mean, look, let's not act like I don't know what I'm doing up here or over here, whatever. like, let's all be aware of the fact that I know exactly what's coming out of my mouth at all given times. And I know what it sounds like, and it's on purpose. So, yes, I'm well aware of what's going on. Johnny said the line seems to be moving in the Saints' favor with May and Williams out. What am I missing? Basically, when the line moves, it's a reaction to how the game is being bet. So if the line is moving towards, if the Saints start as let's put it this way, if it's a pick'em game and everyone's betting on the Saints, well, Vegas now needs to make it better for you to pick the Packers. So they'll start moving the line towards the Saints. Saints are a 1-point favorite. Saints are a 2-point favorite. Saints are a 3-point favorite. Oh, well, now I'm going to go bet on the Packers. I already thought the Packers would win when it was a pick'em. Now as the line moves to Saints -3, now I really think that the Packers will get it because I know they're going to win and I'm getting points. Right? So the line moves in reaction to how the betting goes. So if you see a line that's close, right? Saints were what? 3.5, something like that, 4. And you see the line start moving. Oh, no, the Packers were a favorite. Sorry, Packers were a 1-point favorite. And you see the line start moving, that means people are betting that way. And so they're trying to get basically what Vegas wants is the same number of the same amount of money bet on both teams. Because if they have the same amount of money bet on both teams with the juice or the VIG, they win. Vegas can't lose if there's $100 on the Saints -1 and there's $100 on the Packers +1, as long as it's not a push, then Vegas can't lose because they're going to get the $100. They're going to pay out the $100, but they're also going to take out their part of it. They take out the VIG. So in essence, they make money. So for Vegas, it's always a null set game. How do they get the game to be as even as possible in terms of betting? So if a bunch of money comes in on the Saints, they're going to start moving the line that way to try to entice people to go bet on the Packers. That's how Vegas works. So, and that's also why lines aren't necessarily a realistic idea of how a game is projected to go, right? You see, Saints are a 1-point favorite. Well, Vegas must think that the Saints are 1 point, are going to win by 1 point, or they're 1 point better than the Packers. No, it's based on what they believe will cause the most betting. And they base it on, Rogers, if they know going in that LSU fans bet an average of $10,000 and let's just say for the sake of argument, Arkansas fans bet an average of $3,000. Well, they're going to move the line in such a way where they're going to try to entice more LSU fans to bet. Sorry, they're going to entice more Arkansas fans to bet. They already know the LSU money's coming in. They're trying to get the Arkansas money to even up. So they may set a line that is not an actual representation of what Vegas believes the margin of victory will be. It will be more about how can they get the betting even. So they already know that LSU fans are going to bet on their team. If LSU is a 5-point favorite against Arkansas, they know $10,000. Again, I'm just using round numbers here. They know $10,000 is coming in on LSU -5 as a 5-point favorite. But at that margin, hey, that's not enough points for Arkansas fans. So instead of getting any money from Arkansas, they're going to decide to not bet. Well, you know what? They're going to now go, okay, let's make LSU a 7.5-point favorite. Right? It's now 2.5 points difference, but you're still going to get $10,000 worth of LSU bets. They still bet on their team, and now you may entice more Arkansas fans to bet as well, and you'll start to even up those betting numbers. And ultimately, that's what Vegas wants. They want a dead even betting number. They want $10,000 bet on LSU. They want $10,000 bet on Arkansas because they can't lose if they do that. No, I'm pushing it real good. That sprinkles. That's what we have outside, Roger. Sprinkles. Just made it steamier out there. It's the Patrick Netherton Show, 11:30 The Tiger. Keep sending in your Two Johns Upset special picks. Patrick's picks and Moody's Moneymakers in about 25 minutes or so. We'll be back. Hollis Dental Care is the premier one-stop shop for all your dental care needs in the Arklatex. Dr. Matt Hollis and his team can handle everything from simple cleanings to major dental implants, all in-house. And if you've got a toothache, call 318-703-6680 by 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday, and you're guaranteed to be seen the same day. That's Hollis Dental Care. Call them at 318-703-6680 or find them at Benton Road and Wimple. Hollis Dental Care, the best spot for your smile.
Bobby L. Greene Plumbing has been in business for over 6 decades, 60 plus years. That's remarkable, since technology is always shifting and times change. Not only has Bobby L. Greene Plumbing survived, they adapted to the modern marketplace, and they've thrived. Greene Plumbing can spot trouble faster and repair it quicker using the latest technology. That eliminates your discomfort and saves you money. Bobby L. Greene, the Greene Team, the plumbing team you like best.
If you're looking for the finest in seafood, the finest in steaks, and a beautiful ambiance, you're looking for Two Johns Steak and Seafood, 2151 Airline Drive in Bossier City. It is absolutely spectacular, from the New Orleans-style courtyard to the ambiance of the bar to the elegance of the dining room. The best steaks, the best seafood, one of the best wine lists in town, and don't forget Friday lunch, where you can have a beautiful ribeye burger, just the tastiest one in town. It's Two Johns Steak and Seafood, and make sure you tell Big John we said hello.
We're your local bank in your community, so come on in and say hi. You'll like what you see at your service. At GBT. At your service. At GBT. At your service. At GBT. We're gonna make it right for you every day, every way. We're at your service. At GBT. At your service. GBT. Come on. We're more than a bank. We're more than a site. We're the friend you turn to when it's gotta be right. No matter how big, no matter how small, we're here to serve you and we give it our all. 'Cause we're at your service. At GBT. At your service. At GBT. We're at your service. At GBT. We're the Gibbsman Bank and Trust, and we're at your service. GBT.
Member FDIC.
Restore me, refuel me, rejuvenate. RejuveMeMedical.com.
We're back with another week of football, and DraftKings Sportsbook is keeping you in on the college and the NFL action with great offers every single game day. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Throw $5 down on any of this week's epic matchups and walk away an instant winner. And DraftKings isn't stopping there. All customers can take advantage of two new offers every game day this September. Football's more fun when you're in on the action, so download the app now and sign up with the code TIGER, TIGER. New customers can bet just $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. With code TIGER, the crown is yours. 21 and older, physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/football terms. Licensee partner Golden Nugget, Lake Charles. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-426-2537.
Exergen thermometers are more accurate than non-contact thermometers. And with children back to school, keeping them healthy is important. Clinical studies have proven that non-contact thermometers can miss fevers. Accuracy matters. That's why the Exergen thermometer is trusted and used by medical professionals and is backed by over 100 clinical studies. Exergen thermometers are available at Walgreens. Choose a trusted and accurate thermometer for personal use. Learn more about why accuracy matters at Exergen.com. That's Exergen.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Brad Schaefer. As a podiatrist, I can tell you no two people's feet are alike, which is why I recommend Dr. Scholl's custom fit orthotic inserts. They're customized for your feet, so you get a unique solution your feet really need, not just a one-size-fits-all insole. They're clinically proven to provide pain relief for achy feet, knees, lower back, plantar fasciitis, and heels. Take the Dr. Scholl's Custom Fit Orthotics Assessment in Walmart today. Now in the foot care aisle.
A Rottweiler named Whiskey, with hours to live, brought back to full health. A terrier named Snoopy, paralyzed in all 4 legs, who ran and played again within months. These dogs are known as Marty's Miracles. Dogs brought back to health by Dr. Marty Goldstein.
I've helped countless dogs thrive with one simple concept. Your dog needs a high-meat diet similar to what their ancestors ate in the wild.
Called the Miracle Worker by Forbes magazine, he's now created a premium dog food for you called Nature's Blend. It's the easiest way to support your dog's easy digestion, nourished skin, playful energy, and most importantly, their healthy, full life. For a limited time, save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get free premium dog treats. Go to drmartypets.com/deal or text DEAL to 511-511. Text DEAL to 511-511.
I'm so confident your dog will love it. Your order is backed with a 90-day guarantee.
All pets are unique. Your pet's results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply.
1130 The Tiger, your home for LSU sports, powered by Jack Spring Electric.
Can I get a weight reading on the cat in exam 3?
Zuri needs a new vet tech after their current one literally moved to a farm.
Snout-to-tail checkup is waiting.
But finding an ideal replacement takes some training.
This is like herding cats.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Schedule virtual interviews and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The patented key ingredient is something called Testofen, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text FLASH to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text SLASH to 321-321. That's slash to 321-321.
Be sure to tune in every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on 1130 a.m. The Tiger. And listen to the show with all the lowdown on our hometown Independence Bowl. You'll hear what's going on in the conferences and how the season is shaping up for the Shreveport Independence Bowl. Slated for December 16th right here in Independence Stadium. iBowl Weekly, 6 p.m. Wednesdays right here on The Tiger.
On The Tiger. Tiger weather now.
Scattered showers expected here today as we'll see temperatures reaching 88, partly cloudy tonight, low 72. Sunshine for Saturday, an afternoon thunderstorm possible, 94, and another round of scattered showers and storms on Sunday to close out the weekend, 90. Chance of storms Monday, high 86. Richard DeWettig of the Weather Channel.
KWKH and K277DO Shreveport, 103.3 FM and 1130 The Tiger. Bossier City's home for LSU sports, a Town Square Media station.
Let's get to the meat of the matter with producer Rogers Hampton.
Hey, boy!
Here's your master of ceremonies, Patrick Netherton.
Welcome you back to Light Rock Less Talk, KVKI. Now, Crosby, Stills, was this Nash and Young, or was this just Crosby, Stills, and Nash? No Young? Crosby, Stills, and Nash with Southern Cross. It's the Patrick Netherton Show, 1130 The Tiger, the finest in soft rock sports talk radio. That should be a promo for us. That should be a promo for us, Rogers. That should be a tagline. Finest in soft rock sports talk radio. Now I have to decide, Rogers, if I'm gonna post the video that I just clipped. Oh, after the show? Okay. Well, not like you were going to see it anyway, Rogers, other than me showing it to you. Not like you were going to look it up on YouTube or anything. I'm just saying there may be a reason for you to be a subscriber to the YouTube channel, because there may be a video posted here in a little bit that it's appropriate for working for the weekend on a Friday. So if you are if you're a fan of working for the weekend, as we do here on Fridays, then you may want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because there'll be a video posted. Just saying. Archie, speaking of YouTube, on the YouTube channel, said, keep up the excellent work you do. Thank you, Archie. Appreciate it. We do our best. We try to do our best to have some fun, bring some frivolity into your life, tell terrible jokes, Pete and repeat, we're in a boat. That kind of stuff. You know, Rogers, I realize I haven't told Kelly Pete and repeat yet. He may want to know that. All right, we got a big weekend of football happening. As we mentioned, the most ranked teams facing each other in a single college football weekend, I believe, since 2006. As we have top 25 matchups abounding everywhere you look. Got... even the non-top 25 matchups are nice. Rutgers at Michigan, they're both undefeated, right? You figure Michigan probably wins. It's, by the way, the return of Jim Harbaugh. He'll be back on the sidelines after the self-imposed 3-game ban. You got Florida State at Clemson. That's a close, by the way, that's a tight line. It's two points. It's a 2-point line. Florida State's favored. Oklahoma at Cincinnati, on the road at Cincinnati. That's a good matchup. Then your first matchup between ranked teams is Colorado and Oregon, the 2:30 matchup on ABC. Not being called by Herbstreit and Fowler for some reason. I don't really understand that, to be honest with you. Rogers, do you know what Herbstreit and Fowler are calling instead? LSU. I honestly don't understand that. Colorado-Oregon is a game, if they're your number one crew, and they are, they should be on Colorado, Oregon. But they are not. They're in Baton Rouge for LSU. Now, some of that might be because of where is game day? Game day's at Notre Dame, right? So some of this may be an issue of, because it's the 2:30 game, Herbstreit being able to get to Oregon, because game day is going to end at 11. And then that gives you, it's probably, 2 or 3 hours flight time from South Bend to Eugene. So you're cutting it pretty close. So I could maybe understand they're doing it just for logistical reasons of not being able to have Herbstreit on the set at game day and then turn around and be able to fly out to Eugene. He has more time to be able to fly to Baton Rouge and get ready for the night games. I kind of understand that concept. But you'd rather have them on the Colorado-Oregon matchup. That's number 19, Colorado, number 10, Oregon. Oregon, by the way, favored by 21 points in that one. A lot. That begins a run of 2:30 top 25 matchups. On Fox, UCLA and Utah, matching it up in Utah. Then at 2:30 on CBS, you've got Ole Miss at Alabama. So, Rogers, all at the same time. You've got Colorado at Oregon on ABC. You've got UCLA and Utah on Fox, and you've got Ole Miss at Alabama on CBS. That's a lot. That's 3 really good games all at the exact same time. So, gotta love that. All at 2:30, ABC, Fox, and CBS. So all network, all at the same time. The real issue you run into there is, like, for instance, when I do my quad box, I typically use the ESPN app on my Apple TV, and I watch it that way. Well, the problem is CBS and Fox are the other 2 networks. So unless YouTube TV, who has started doing quad boxes and multi-view unless YouTube TV decides to either A, allow you to pick which games you're going to put in the multi-view, which right now they don't, right? It's just, hey, here are the games that are on, and if you don't, if there's, you like two of them, but you wanted two other ones, well, too bad. So now you've got, I hope at 2:30 they will put Colorado, Oregon, UCLA, Utah, and Ole Miss, Alabama in a tri-box. And then they could even throw Miami Temple, a Duke UConn, all of those starting at the same time. But definitely would like to see those three on at the same time in the box. But who knows? YouTube TV does not allow you to pick your own. They pick for you. So hopefully they're smart enough to pick those three and put them together. So those are your early top 25 matchups, and then you've got a couple late. 6 o'clock on Fox, Oregon State at Washington State. That's going to be a good one. Matchup of two 3-0 squads. And Rogers, the matchup of the Pac-2, which is what they're becoming next year. Then you've got a sneaky good matchup, Texas at Baylor, right? Baylor's on the ropes. They're 1-2. They've struggled, but it's at Baylor, and Dave Aranda is still a defensive genius. I would, I'm just going to say I would like Baylor to cover in that scenario. Did I pick it for my Patrick's picks? I don't know. We'll find out later. Actually, I did all of my picks last night late, and I don't even remember what I picked. Then at 6:30, you've got Ohio State at Notre Dame. That is an NBC game. 3-0 Ohio State, 4-0 Notre Dame. That's going to be a fun matchup. Number 6 Ohio State, number 9 Notre Dame. Also at 6:30 on CBS, you've got Iowa at Penn State. Both 3-0. Iowa number 24, Penn State number 7. The over-under on the Iowa-Penn State matchup, the over-under is 40, which means Vegas believes this game will be 20-19, basically. It is a 40-point matchup, over-under. That is so few points. It's absolutely crazy. And then a sneaky good game at the end. You've got Cal visiting Washington. Washington has been absolutely crazy with Michael Penix Jr. But Cal and Justin Wilcox, man, that 3-3-5 defense, it's unusual. You don't see it too often. They run it kind of unconventionally as well. Justin Wilcox is one of those secret defensive genius guys, kind of like Aranda. And Cal's 2-1, just lost to Auburn, held on, what was it, like 16-14 or whatever the final was in the Auburn game. That's another one that I look at and go, man, Washington's a 20.5-point favorite. Seems like a lot of points against a team that is really good defensively and does something that's a bit confusing as well. So we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. So your top 25 matchups, Colorado, Oregon, UCLA, Utah, Ole Miss, Alabama, Oregon State, Washington State, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Iowa, Penn State. That is 6 matchups between top 25 teams. That is spectacular, man. That is absolutely spectacular. I love that we've got this. I love that this is what's happening. Colorado, again, a huge underdog, 21 points. Going to Oregon, who has really played well under Dan Lanning. They run it well. They throw it well. Bo Nix is doing a great job. UCLA with the young QB. They got the freshman quarterback out there. He's playing well. Utah's dealt with quarterback issues because of the injury to Cam Rising. And then you've got Ole Miss, Alabama. This is as vulnerable as Alabama has looked in years. Quarterback play has been suspect. They're switching back and forth between different guys. Now Milroe is back in at QB. It feels like if you're going to get Alabama, if you're going to win at Alabama, this is the year to do it. And so we'll see if Lane Kiffin is that guy to be able to go and make that happen at Alabama. Jackson Dart has played really well, over 850 yards, 7 TDs, 1 pick. This feels like the year. If you're going to get Bama, this feels like the year to get Bama. And by the way, Alabama is having a bad year, and they're 2-1 and ranked 13th in the country. Like, that's a bad year for Nick Saban and Alabama. So, try to get him while you can. But until someone knocks him off the throne, I have a hard time saying that I don't trust Nick Saban to find a way to get it done. That's just what he does. So we shall see. So a bunch of fun matchups in college football. If you're a college football fan, you're going to want to be parked in front of your TV from 11 a.m. That Florida State-Clemson matchup, Rutgers-Michigan, 2:30, Colorado, Oregon, UCLA, Utah, Ole Miss, Alabama. Even Miami at Temple is not a bad one. Arkansas, LSU, of course, at 6, along with Oregon State, Washington State. You got Texas at Baylor, Ohio State at Notre Dame, Iowa at Penn State. Then you finish it off with Cal and Washington at 9:30. A big, big day of college football. All right, when we come back, Tyler Moody will join us from, I think he's in Vegas still. He'll join us, and we'll talk about making some picks. Patrick's Picks and Moody's Moneymakers is next. We'll be back. Hollis Dental Care is the premier one-stop shop for all your dental care needs in the Arklatex. Dr. Matt Hollis and his team can handle everything from simple cleanings to major dental implants, all in-house. And if you've got a toothache, call 318-703-6680 by 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday, and you're guaranteed to be seen the same day. That's Hollis Dental Care. Call them at 318-703-6680 or find them at Benton Road and Wimple. Hollis Dental Care, the best spot for your smile.
Bobby L. Greene Plumbing has been in business for over 6 decades, 60-plus years. That's remarkable, since technology is always shifting and times change. Not only has Bobby L. Greene Plumbing survived, they adapted to the modern marketplace, and they've thrived. Greene Plumbing can spot trouble faster and repair it quicker using the latest technology. That eliminates your discomfort and saves you money. Bobby L. Greene, the Green Team, the plumbing team you like best.
If you're looking for the finest in seafood, the finest in steaks, and a beautiful ambiance, you're looking for Two John's Steak and Seafood, 2151 Airline Drive in Bossier City. It is absolutely spectacular, from the New Orleans-style courtyard to the ambiance of the bar to the elegance of the dining room. The best steaks, the best seafood, one of the best wine lists in town, and don't forget Friday lunch, where you can have a beautiful ribeye burger, just the tastiest one in town. It's Two John's Steak and Seafood, and make sure you tell Big John we said hello.
We're your local bank in your community, so come on in and say hi. You'll like what you see at your service. At GBT, at your service. At GBT, at your service. At GBT, we're gonna make it right for you every day, every way. We're at your service. At GBT, at your service. GBT, come on, we're more than a bank. We're the friend you turn to when it's gotta be right. No matter how big, no matter how small, we're here to serve you and we give it our all. 'Cause we're at your service. At GBT, at your service. At GBT, we're at your service. At GBT, we're the Gibbsman Bank and Trust, and we're at your service. GBT.
Member FDIC.
Restore me, refuel me, rejuvenate. RejuveMeMedical.com.
A company is only as good as its people, and at Jack Spring Electric, they have a collection of the best. Jack Spring Electric is humbled every day by the excellence of their team. They'll always work hard to provide exactly what their customer needs, whether an industrial plant, commercial storefront, or residential work, they've got you covered. If you want the job done right, within budget, on time, and by a dedicated team player, Jack Spring Electric is the electrical contractor for you. Find them at jackspringelectric.com. That's jackspringelectric.com.
Welcome to What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm, answer your insurance what ifs. Today's caller is Gio. What's up?
Hey, Jake, what if I'm shopping for a new policy, but there are so many options that I freeze up and just can't choose?
It's okay. An agent can help you choose the right coverage. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Oh, now what if I need help deciding on dinner?
Tacos.
Good idea.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Attention business owners, this is John Souza, CEO of ERTC.com. The Employee Retention Tax Credit Program provides up to $26,000 per W-2 employee. If you're confused about the program, stop right now before it's too late. Don't fall for false promises and risk your business. All ERTC companies are not the same. The bottom line, there's no such thing as guaranteed eligibility, and being innovative with tax filings can lead to an audit. At ERTC.com, we won't mislead you to attest to your own eligibility. At ERTC.com, everything is done in-house by expert CPAs, and there's no cost to get started. With the ERTC.com Fast Track Refund Program, you may qualify to get your refund in as soon as 48 hours. Get started today at ERTC.com.
Get your free refund information now. 800-200-4230. 800-200-4230. That's 800-200-4230.
Feel your teeth. How grimy are they? It's time for a Crest Pro Health reality checkup. That grime is black bacteria that can cause cavities. While most toothpaste stop working in minutes, Crest Pro Health's antibacterial fluoride protects for up to 12 hours to stop cavities before they start. Smile, Crest has you covered.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is keeping us in on the NFL action with great offers every single game day. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Throw $5 down on any of this week's epic matchups to walk away with an instant winner. And DraftKings isn't stopping there. All customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every game day this September. Football's more fun when you're in on the action. So download the app now and sign up with code TIGER, TIGER. New customers can bet just $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code TIGER. The crown is yours. 21 and older, physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/football terms. Licensee partner Golden Nugget, Lake Charles. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-426-2537.
The future depends on teachers who are reinventing the classroom and starting their students on journeys that will change the course of history. Shape the future. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The patented key ingredient is something called Testofen, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text FLASH to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text SLASH to 321-321. That's slash to 321-321.
103.3 FM and 1130 The Tiger.
Let's get to the meat of the matter with producer Rogers Hampton.
Hey, boy!
Here's your master of ceremonies, Patrick Netherton.
Back on the Patrick Netherton Show, 1130 The Tiger, Rogers Hampton, Patrick Netherton, that's us. By the way, if you are a subscriber to the YouTube channel, just dropped a new video on the YouTube channel that you might want to go watch. Basically, a little behind the scenes of what happens when Rogers plays Working for the Weekend. So if you want to see it, it is on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Netherton Show. Feel free to share it to all of your friends and family, your mom and grandma. Watch me embarrass myself. I'm not above that. After all, I did tell the sausage incident story. We are joined now by the man, the myth, the legend from, I think he's still in Vegas. Our man, Tyler Moody, for Patrick's Picks and Moody's Moneymakers. What's up, my brother?
I don't know if I want to know the sausage incident story.
You know the sausage incident. It happened on the during the broadcast. Come on now.
I know. I
just
just making a joke. But yes, I am in Vegas. I actually just got up from a poker table to come over here and do this segment.
Oh,
so,
you up?
Yeah.
You down? What how you rolling?
I'm up about 700 on the weekend. Some of that came from slot machines. Actually, I haven't been able to play a ton of poker yet, so today was kind of the day to play some poker. We're going to see Kendrick Lamar and go to a music festival tomorrow. And then we're going to Zion, Utah for a couple of days, and then I'll be back into Shreveport on Tuesday.
I feel like Zion, Utah is going to turn into an Aaron Rodgers trip for some reason.
No, not quite. I
Okay.
would hope so, but I don't think it's going
No
to.
no dark tent, that stuff sitting in there for 2 days, hanging out.
No, we are staying in some tents underneath the stars, which will be really cool, but it's not going to get too weird. I don't think.
All right. Well, just keep it normal. All right, well, we won't keep you too long then, Moody, since you got a poker tournament to go get back in, or poker table to go get back in. Our three, by the way, last week I went 1-5-1. You went 3-3-1. So now in the season you are 7-7-1, and I am right behind you at 6-8-1. So we got to pick it up, Moody. We got to get a little better. We will start with our picks that we must make. We'll start in the NFL. Cardinals hosting the Cowboys. A 12.5-point underdog are the Cardinals.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys minus 12.5. It's one of my favorite bets of the week, to be honest with you. I think the Cowboys continue to roll. I think Tony Pollard has a really big game in this one, and the Cowboys defense continues to do what it's done through the first 2 weeks. Cowboys minus 12.5 is one that I really do like this week.
I actually am going to go opposite that, but not because I think the Cardinals will win. I just think it'll be one of those. It's an 18-point game, and they score late to make it 11 or something. I think the Cowboys win easily, but I think the Cardinals find a way to cover. I just hate 12-point-plus lines in the NFL. Hate them. So, again, Cowboys win easily. I think the Cardinals cover late. So I'll take Cardinals plus 12.5. The Saints-Packers line is now Packers minus 1 in Green Bay against the Saints.
I'm going to take the Saints plus 1 here. I think the Saints can win this game outright. The Saints defense has looked pretty good through the first couple weeks. I still don't trust Jordan Love. This will be a week for him to prove himself, I feel like. I like the Saints in this spot. The offense feels like it keeps taking small steps forward. Should be a pretty good game. I have the Saints winning it, though.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Saints plus 1. Defense continues to play, even without Marcus May sitting out the suspension. And I kind of want to see what Kendre Miller does now in his debut at running back for the Saints. Last one is LSU and Arkansas. That is a night game in Death Valley. Arkansas is a 17.5-point underdog in Baton Rouge. I
am taking Arkansas plus 17.5. Just because they always play LSU close. It doesn't seem to matter the year. Sometimes LSU will be one of the best teams in the country, and Arkansas will beat them. But granted, this is in Baton Rouge, so that may make a difference. But I am taking Arkansas plus 17.5. Not comfortably, the side that I'm on.
Yeah, I'm with you, and it's kind of the same thing with the Cowboys and Cardinals for me. I think LSU wins easily. I don't think it's close, but I think it's Arkansas punches a garbage touchdown in late to cover. They're down 23, and they punch one in to be down 16. So
why did they move this game from Thanksgiving? Is there any rhyme or reason to that?
I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but they. I think it's because I think they're setting it up for the schedules to come.
Sure.
With the teams that are coming into the league. That's my guess, but I don't know that anybody's ever really said. All right, Mr. Moody, now you get your own wild card picks, sir.
Well, my first one is going to be Jacksonville minus 8. I'm 1-1 right now on Jacksonville pick. So give me the Jags minus 8 against Houston. I believe that they play well here. I'm just going to be on the Jags every single week. I'm going to see how it finishes up at the end of the year. Jacksonville minus 8. Give it to me.
All right, Jacksonville minus 8 against the Texans. And by the way, just so everyone knows, Moody so far is 0-2 on Trevor Lawrence passing over.
Which is crazy.
Point. Yeah. So
I feel great about it. It's my favorite thing of the entire season.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm wrong on it, but we'll see. I need him to start lighting it up a little bit.
All right, my first pick, I got a couple of big underdogs on the road. Give me Rutgers, 3-0. Greg Schiano, tough Love the way that they play. I don't think they're going to beat Michigan at Michigan. Jim Harbaugh returns from his 3-game suspension, but I do think they'll keep it within 24 points. So give me Rutgers plus 24 at Michigan. Again, a late touchdown turns it from a 30-point game into a 23-point game, and I think Rutgers covers 24. Your next pick, sir.
The next one, Trevor Lawrence over 251 passing yards. I'm either going down with the ship or I'm going to ride it to victory in the end. I'm on it once again. Trevor Lawrence over 251 passing yards against a very weak Texans secondary. If he doesn't go over 250 this week, we may have to reevaluate. But I'm willing to go 0-3.
Okay, well you're putting your lack of money where your mouth is, sir. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Right. All right, I've got Memphis at Missouri. I'm going over 51.5. I like both of these offenses. Mizzou and Eli Drinkwitz has proven some stuff to me. I doubted them last week. They got the win over Kansas State. I like them both to score a bunch of points. This could be a 30-28 type game. Give me Memphis at Missouri over 51.5.
Next up for me, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs minus 12.5 against Chicago. I know you don't like big lines, but I really don't like the Chicago Bears at all. Kansas City looked pretty good last week against Jacksonville defensively. I think the Chiefs suffocate that Bears offense, and they blow them out. I think this could be one of the biggest blowouts of the early part of the season here. I'm talking 40-7 type game.
Yeah, could definitely be. I hate double-digit lines in the NFL just because everybody's, even the worst teams in the league are still reasonable when you get into the NFL.
Stay away from them. I usually stay away from them, but Chicago is a team that I'm absolutely fading, 100%. So
I get it.
I'm good with it here.
All right, one close line that I like, and that is App State at Wyoming. Now, I know when you go to Wyoming, it's 7,000 feet above sea level and all that. It's hard to breathe. I get it. But you know what? App State, you know what their mascot is, Moody? They're the Mountaineers. Because you know what? They're not going to be intimidated by going into some mountainous region in Wyoming because they're the Mountaineers. They're used to it. So give me App State plus 3 at Wyoming. I think they go in and win outright. I like App State.
That should actually be a really good game.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're looking for a sneaky, fun matchup, App State and Wyoming is a good one. All right, your last pick, sir.
Yeah, my last split pick. I have the Chargers plus 1 against the Vikings. Teams that need to find a win. I mean, a lot of hype coming in, especially for the Chargers. Kellen Moore taking over as the offensive coordinator. They're expected to score a ton of points. Yes, they're 0-2, and they lost to the Titans last weekend. This is honestly a must-win game for both of these teams, in my opinion, in the early part of the season. I think the Chargers are the more complete team. They have to get it done here. Give me the Chargers plus 1. I'm also going to take them on the money line with my actual bet.
I was hoping that maybe you'd go into the sports book and just randomly quiz people, and we could just do a. What does the public think? This guy over here says Dolphins minus 6.5 against the Broncos. So we're going with Jim from Poughkeepsie.
Take their opinion.
Right, exactly. I mean, look, I was 1-5-1 last week. I clearly don't know what the hell I'm doing.
You'll bounce back.
All right, my last pick, again, I was talking about this earlier, Justin Wilcox and Cal. Look, Washington is really good. Michael Penix Jr., Heisman Trophy candidate in that top 2 or 3, really good. But I love what Cal does defensively, that 3-3-5 scheme. Wilcox is a defensive genius. I don't think Cal wins, but I think they keep it close and muck it up like they did against Hugh Freeze and Auburn. Give me Cal plus 20.5. At Washington. So Cal plus 20.5 at Washington. Moody, I will recapitulate your picks here in just a moment. Sir, go win a bunch of poker matches for me. Go hit on 17 or something. I don't know, whatever it is you do in poker. I don't know what y'all do.
Yeah, definitely not that hard.
All right, brother. Be good. Have fun. So Tyler Moody joining us from the poker tables in Vegas, where he is out having a good time. And apparently Roger's going to go sleep in a tent now after he leaves Vegas. Going to go sleep in a tent under the stars. So, I'm going to be the darkness retreat like Aaron Rodgers, the ayahuasca or whatever. I don't know what he's doing out there. But our boy Moody, always a free spirit, always out there having fun, having a good time. We love our boy. And so here, to tell you what our picks are, We both actually like Arkansas to cover 17.5 against LSU. Moody thinks, hey, Arkansas and LSU always play close, which is true. They seem to always have close games. For me, it's more, I think LSU wins comfortably, but again, late score makes it a 16-17 point win for LSU. We split. He's got Cowboys minus 12.5 at the Cardinals. He's one of his favorite bets of the week. I like the Cardinals. Again, same reason. Late score. Cowboys win easily. It's not in doubt. But Arizona puts in a late touchdown with a minute left to make it look a little better, to make it a 12-point, 11-point game, that kind of thing. And then we both agree Saints +1 at the Packers. We both like the Saints to win that game outright. Obviously, +1, you pretty much are saying they're going to win outright. And so we both like that pick. Saints defense playing well. Jordan Love still has a little bit to prove. And you add in the Saints offense is getting better each and every week, but need to see some real improvement from that offensive line. Offensive line needs to be better, period. And then our wild card selections, if you will. Moody likes Jags -8 against the Texans. Rodgers-Hampton almost hung up on him when he made that pick. He also likes Trevor Lawrence to go over 251 passing yards against what he describes as a weak secondary for the Houston Texans. He also likes Chiefs -12.5 against the Bears, one of his favorite bets of the weekend, and Chargers +1 at the Vikings. Meanwhile, my wild card selections, I've got Rutgers +24 at Michigan. I think Rutgers and Greg Schiano plays them close. I like Memphis at Missouri over 51.5. I'll take App State +3 at Wyoming. I think App State wins that game outright. And Justin Wilcox, defensive genius with that 3-3 scheme. I think he will keep it close against Washington, just like he did against Hugh Freeze and Auburn. Give me Cal +20.5 against Washington. Again, I think Michigan beats Rutgers. I think Washington beats Cal. I think those happen. I just think that the teams cover, maybe with some late scores, that kind of thing. So there you go. There are Patrick's picks and Moody's Moneymakers for the week of September the 22nd. We'll take a break. We'll come back, get you on the road to wrapping this bad boy up. Patrick Netherton Show, 1130 The Tiger, 103.3 FM. Hollis Dental Care is the premier one-stop shop for all your dental care needs in the Arklatex. Dr. Matt Hollis and his team can handle everything from simple cleanings to major dental implants, all in-house. And if you've got a toothache, call 318-703-6680 by 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday, and you're guaranteed to be seen the same day. That's Hollis Dental Care. Call them at 318-703-6680 or find them at Benton Road and Wimple. Hollis Dental Care, the best spot for your smile.
Bobby L. Greene Plumbing has been in business for over 6 decades, 60-plus years. That's remarkable, since technology is always shifting and times change. Not only has Bobby L. Greene Plumbing survived, they adapted to the modern